going to do a watch along together. Yes, that's one of those things that I had been craving to do. I do enjoy watch along, so we're going to go for it today. The show we're going to be watching is Quantum Leap. Now, um, if you're not at the episode I'm in, because I just thought about that, like I'm just gonna be we just gonna quantum leap to the episode I'm on. If you want to watch the same episode, if not, you can watch whatever episode you're at because the volume on my thing, I didn't think this through. I was thinking my volume was gonna be off and I would have my earbuds on. Uh, I don't know if I have my earbuds ready for that though. Let me see. Okay. Well, let me check on my earbuds. Maybe this will be a okay. Maybe depending on my earbuds. Depending on my earbuds. Let me check to see what battery my earbuds are on. I hadn't used them in a while. Okay, while those are juicing up, uh, okay, so Quantum Leap. I'm thinking of doing a watch along with Quantum Leap. Uh, I think I'm on episode 16 of season 1. We could talk about if you're at episode 1 to 16, we can talk about it. If you interview beyond that, uh, hold line, hold on, and, and 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 let us link to that, and then we can talk about it. But yeah, so um, I figure I'll do a watch along because I've been watching this by myself, and it's been so emotional. I keep saying that, like with every episode. I keep saying this is so emotional. This is emotional. This is emotional. Um, so and I do have my limits. I kind of tried to binge it, but I could only get through 2 episodes without crying. If I watch 3 episodes, it's the tears are falling because that's what happened to me the other day. I watched 3 episodes back to back and I just cried for the whole rest of the day. Um, because that's how they are. Like the episodes, it ends on like a teardrop. It ends on the teardrop, and I'm like, oh my goodness. And then it starts the next episode with certainty, and then that one ends on a teardrop. Whether it's well, they usually kind of end on a happy teardrop, but still, I'm like, I didn't schedule this. This was unplanned. This was I didn't know this show was gonna be so, and I use this word again. I'm gonna have to get the touching. This show is so touching. Oh my goodness. I I I I didn't mind, like, the nostalgia of it all, because I did watch the I watched a lot of the original uh Quantum Leap. So, I liked it very much. The exciting episodes. um uh Watching it to see, what go on and things like that. And I it was one of my favorite shows on sci-fi. I think it's one of the main reasons I watch sci-fi. Uh, was that show? That was a big show for me. So watching this, I don't know, what is it called? Continuation. I'm glad it is a continue. It's actually a continuation. It's not a reboot. It's actually like a a respectable nod to um the previous shows and episode. And let me check my volume. Uh Volume check. Volume. Come on. I had it. Okay, volume check. Uh, um, checking the volume. How do I get to my channel? Okay, view channel. Testing. Checking the volume. Okay, great. Right? Testing, testing. Okay, I can hear myself. Um, yeah, so I do like that they've intertwined them. They've woven them very well and speak of them in high regard. So I'm enjoying that. I really enjoy when a new show or new artists uh respect the original or the respect the previous source material. I like seeing that very much so. So kudos and thank you so much. That just adds to my enjoyment of watching this new found fangled newfound fangled episodes. Uh so yeah, I do like that they've brought up uh the other actors in the previous uh episodes. Sam, I did know his last name. Sam starts with a B. And then Al, I think it starts with a K, either a K or C or a Q. Uh, and now they've swapped places with the they've swapped places. Um, what's the name of it? I want to say hydroglyph. No. Uh. Okay. Let me breathe. Um. Um. Hologram. Oh yeah. Let me take this off. Okay. Yeah. The hologram. So the strong arm woman. I think her name Jennifer. I don't. No, no, no. That's the other girl's name, Jennifer. I don't know what this woman name is right now, but I've been calling her the strong arm. Uh, I've been calling her strong arm. I don't know her name yet, and I don't know Ben's fiance's name yet because those two names aren't haven't been said enough for me to catch it, to catch their names. Um, but yeah, so I'm thinking everybody's gonna get a turn to be a hologram amongst the people that's in the office, amongst the main people that's in the office right now. Um, I'm thinking Ian is gonna get in there. I don't know exactly, but I'm thinking so. Oh yeah, he already did go. Um, but I don't know if he's gonna get in there to help Ben. But yeah, he did get to be a hologram a couple of episodes back. But technically he wasn't a hologram because I was like, look at y'all touching. Like, how can y'all do that in y'all holograms? Nah, I see y'all done blurred the lines and the rules just for this episode. I guess I'll let it pass and slide. I saw that. Because holograms can't touch. So minor faux pas that we have to overlook. oh, oh, oh my goodness. So, uh, yeah. This latest episode, um, Ben was leaving. Ben was jumping, and I was like, wait, what? I almost was like, but what about the outcome? Because usually, in the episode, the outcome is said before Ben jumps. This previous episode, episode 15, Ben jumps, and then the outcome is said. So that kind of was a little pull on your nerve a bit to get you in pull your suspense cord. Like what happened? So I see y'all trying to switch it up. I was like, phew, y'all told the outcome. Come on, like y'all already playing with our emotions. Now, uh, toying with our emotions. Now y'all pulling at our heartstrings. We want to know the outcome, and y'all gonna flip flop it on us like that to switch it up. Oh goodness. So when I say like it's touching and I'll be crying with each episode, it be like a reaction to like the situation and what's going on. And also it be characters in the episode who's teary eyed or is crying as well. So we all just be crying together, I guess. Uh, we be doing a cry along with the show. Um, check on my car. Oh my goodness. But yeah, like I say, if I watch like one episode, I might get a little, mm, it depends on the episode. But if I watch two episodes, the tears wanna come. I watch three episodes, I'm through just because it's just a lot. So I think okay, for the watch along, we're just gonna watch one episode and chit chat about it. You can chat about whatever episode you watched up to episode 16. Well, I'm not finished with 16 yet. So I was gonna just jump into 16. I think that's yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm at the beginning of 16. I stopped it at episode 16 because I'm like episode 16. I thought it was almost finished. I thought I was on the last episode of season 2. So I exited out when I saw that I was on episode 16 to see what going on. Like, so I looked at the seasons and I'm on season 1, episode 16. So I'm like, oh, okay. I should look. I don't know. I don't know what type of reading my earbuds doing. It's reading different right now. Like it doesn't have the little indicators showing up at the moment. It has a number blinking, but it doesn't have the indicator bars loaded up. Um, um, I kind of want to talk about Ian's tattoos. He had a whole lot of tattoos, all sprawled sporadically up and down his arms, and no sleeve though. He didn't have a sleeve tattoo. He just had a tattoo here and a tattoo there, here a tattoo, here, everywhere a tattoo. He just had them up and down his arm, like in little, like they weren't congruent, like they weren't a full picture. They was like, here's one tattoo, go down a bit, here's another tattoo, go down a bit more, here's another tattoo. And he had that on both arms. So I'm like, okay. I mean, when I saw him, I was like, okay, you got that. Okay. I mean, like it really wasn't no big deal. I mean, I just was looking and I was trying to see what, not really hard seeing what they were, but because the sporadicness caught me off guard. I was just like, okay, you got a tattoo on your upper arm, then go down a little bit, then you got a tattoo on your uh what is it? Your four? No. He had a tattoo on his upper arm. Then it kind of seemed like he had a tattoo up under that a little bit on his bicep, kind of, sort of, not his bicep, but on the side. So yeah, his upper arm, then his forearm, and it was on both sides. I didn't count them. I didn't count them. But there was one that stood out, and it almost seemed like it was on purpose because he hugged somebody, and that was the tattoo that was in front of our view as the viewer. Uh, and I was like, okay, that looked like that looked like what it looked like. Okay, you got a tattoo of that. I mean, okay. Just was like, like it must got something to do with science. Like, tattoos can be real personable. They could be real meaningful, or they could not be real meaningful. So it could be either or, and whatever in between. The reason for his text, and it was cool to see he had text. I was like, okay, with your arms out, uh-huh. But yeah, that was the one tattoo that was just like, here, see it. Here it is right here. And I'm like, uh huh. Is that what it looks like? I don't know. I don't know if it's something else, but it sure looked like what it looked like. And I'm like, okay, 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 that's a okay. I don't know. I don't know. I mean, it's nothing to know, probably. I'm just like, okay, cool, cool, cool. And moving right along. Ain't nobody say nothing about him. Nobody asked him about him. He didn't give an explanation. It wasn't about his tattoos. He just was like, I guess that was an episode showing more of him, showing the layers of him, I guess. And you know what? I don't recall seeing them tattoos when he had on a short sleeve shirt. Because I saw him in a short sleeve shirt, and I mean, I wasn't looking for a tattoo, but I saw the shirt he was in, and I was like, okay, I see you in that bodysuit. Okay. I don't see no tattoo then, no. Not that I was looking, but I would think I would have been able to see it, the tattoo on his forearm, at least. So maybe that tattoo was just, or those tattoos on his arms was just for the episode where he was showing his tattoo. Like, the tattoos are not, how do you say, um, um, reappearing, reappearing parts of the show. I think I don't recall seeing it before that episode. I guess they're not reappearing. I mean, it could have been seen and I just not saw it. But I think I would have. I think it should have been visible though. I mean, because he had on short sleeve. He had on a short sleeve shirt. So some of them tattoos up and down his arms would have been visible. He didn't have on like a sleeveless shirt. So the one on his upper arm would have been covered, but them ones down on his forearms could have been seen. I don't recall seeing them, but whatever. He had on like a sleeveless shirt. Well, yeah, and he was on his day off. He wasn't at the office when he was showing his tattoos. So maybe at the office he covers them up with that skin covering that you can cover up tattoos with for the office place. Maybe he does that. Uh, Cause yeah, when he was showing his tattoos, when he had his sleeveless shirt on, Uh, that was his day off. He wasn't at the office. Okay, so I solved that mystery. Okay, this is the number has gone up, but usually I have 2 bars for each of the ear thingies, the earbuds, and the bars would go up, and it would actually be like the indicator. It's saying that it's blinking 99% right now. I thought like it's been so well, whatever. Okay. Mm, 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 mm. Okay, that's music. Okay, that's okay. When it gets to 100, it says 100 and then it stops blinking. So it's still on 99. All right. So a couple of more minutes with that, I guess. Um, uh-oh, it dropped. Okay. Um, update on my reading. I have not continued reading the Halloween book just yet. Um, I was kind of going back and forth, like if I wanted to continue reading it or not. Oh, um, because I don't know. I don't know. I don't know if I've seen a movie to where Michael I guess, but it's just I guess it's the description. I don't know though. It's not. It seems more. It seems more than what happened in the movies. Like I know Michael has done what he's done in the movies in the book. However, it don't look the same. Like the description and the way this character looking right now in this book. And yes, I say looking because it's described. It's it's more. It's more. It's it. Don't know. Ain't no character in the movie looking like this. Like they get done like this. Yeah, they get done like that. But and kind of not. Kind of not. They kind of. Okay, I'm gonna put the question out there because I kind of asked it already, but kind of not. I kind of pulled back. Has a character been grasped by Michael and gotten away in the movie? Because I know Michael Myers. I know it's some characters that done been grabbed up by Michael. But I don't recall any getting away to where it's evident that they done been grabbed up. Like, and then the the description of it, like, okay, so the character got away. Okay, spoiler alert. Michael Myers came up, went up them stairs and barehanded and uh, in Michael Myers style, how he be doing, how he did his I think it was his niece, how he did his niece, that one that had put on his mask and then took it off, and then oh no, did she have on a mask? The one that wiped his tear. I think it was. I think that's the same person. She she wiped his tear, and then Michael still did what he did. Okay, so I'm talking about like that. She was like, she was short. She was on the shorter side, and her hair was brown. And they were outside, and she was telling Michael to reconsider. You know how people be negotiating with Michael, and Michael ain't hearing that. But in the book, this girl got away, and or the character, she got away, and she looked like she been in a fight. How about that? Okay, I'm gonna just say that like that. Like she looked like she been in a fight. Like her face looked like she been in a fight. And I don't recall that with any other characters in the movie looking like they been in a fight. like been in his grass, and then been in Michael Myers' grass, and then got away and looked like they'd been in a fight. Okay, so because she gets away and she runs to her, she sees her neighbor on the on her porch doing something. Um, and she called out to her, and they go in the house, and um, the lady, her name Mary. I don't know the character name who got away. I don't know her name yet. But Mary, she like adjusted the lamp to uh see the character that she just brought into the house. And she was like, "Oh my goodness, oh my word, like you look, you look, you look disheveled." And the other character was like, "Yeah, Michael Myers," but I don't think she said Michael Myers. Uh, was trying to get at her. Well, he did more than he did more than get at her. Uh, but uh, she was able to get away. Like he had her, how he be having folks when he used his bare hands, and she was able to go away. Oh my goodness. Oh, ah. And then, and like I said, when the woman sh- sh- made the lamp shine on the character and was like, "Oh my word, you look disheveled. You're looking like you're looking." I was like, "Ah, has that even happened in the movies before, where a character looked like they was looking like that? Like, I don't know. I don't think so. Like, all the characters, look like makeup, lipstick and hairspray and action, like don't nobody look like it's described in this book. That's why I'm just jaw dropped like what? Like, like that's, oh my goodness, like yuck, 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 yuck. Like everybody else in the movies look like, you know, fresh out of the makeup chair. And I'm not talking about, the fake scar makeup. I'm talking about, Maybelline. Okay. So the book seems a bit more uh, grotesque. Just a smidget. Just a smidget of grotesqueness to it. Okay. It says 100% on my earmuffs. Just a bit, just a bit grotesqueness, just a bit. I gotta make sure I have it on the right one. Yeah, that's the word for it. Grotesque. Okay. Okay, first connected. See, but I connected it to the correct thingy. Okay, yeah. Okay. If you're not watching the episode I'm watching, let me know which one you're watching. Oh, oh, oh boy. Ay, ay, ay. Oh my goodness. This this episode, this episode more than what more theatrical than than the exorcism episode. I had to pause it. Oh my goodness. And then these earbuds in my ear. I had to pause that episode. Whew. Okay. I don't know. I don't know. Like, okay, okay. Unpaused it. Oh, whoa. Okay, I had to pause it again because it's loud in my ears. Like some parts of it is quiet because the one of the characters was just whispering, but then there was some banging and that was loud. Ugh. And I got the volume up. So oh my goodness. I ain't gonna be able to do it. I got a little headache with that. Uh, because I was trying to hear what he was saying, but then a loud banging noise happened right after that. Whew, my ear is not. happy with that right there. Oh my goodness, my ear is like, girl, volume is too loud. Yeah, this one seemed more sinister than um the exorcism episode. Yikes. Wow. I guess as he go along, it's progressing. I don't know. It be some serious situations uh, going on. Mm. And then the holograms don't be coming in uh right away. But he was made clear about what was going on uh just now. Now he in this predicament as a ruse. But it seemed like a predicament all the same at the moment. Let's see, this one is yeah, 16. It hadn't been any like real like fun ones. I remember the other Quantum Leap having a couple of fun ones. Having a couple of fun episodes, like a couple of maybe a couple of funny episodes. Like this one kind of got some laughter in it, the little wee little bit, but it be like crying laughter. Like it's uh I didn't see the other one as so emotional as this one is that I can recall. I think this one is emotional because of how it began, though. It began, you see a fiance couple, they talking about, what were they talking about? Were they talking about the wedding? I think they were at the engagement party, or either they were at a gathering and they were engaged. and they were talking about getting married. So the wedding was soon, like, I don't know, a couple of days from then. I don't know. Yeah. And then it pop off where like the engaged couple, well, first of all, back it up. It shows that the engaged couple are all lovey-dovey and understanding with with each other. And Ben doesn't like um social gatherings. So his fiance was like, okay, well, we'll stay here till, I think she said till the toast, or she said we'll stay here for a few minutes and then meet me on the balcony with, I don't know, a bottle of champagne or something. And he was like, all right, they and then there was a toast, and he didn't like public speaking, but when he started doing the toast, he started talking about, I think he started talking about quantum leap. I don't know. He started talking about something he liked, so he started getting into it. And then yeah, then it came to an end. Like she was like, okay, I don't know. He started talking about work and stuff. And then um you see he got these text messages and you don't know who he got them from. It's like a whole bunch of text messages. And um talking about like now is the chance, this, like, oh, we're not gonna get another chance. Like, are you there? And we gotta do this now. And he don't even tell anybody that he gone. So that was very upsetting to his fiance. One, because she didn't know where the heck he was. And then two, she was upset because she said she was supposed to be the one to do to do the leaps. So she was PO. She was like, I'm supposed to be doing the leaps. That's what she said, that's what we trained for is for her to do the leaps and for him to do the um holograms, for him to be the hologram. So I am looking forward to seeing them swap. Um, because in the previous show, the two characters swap. So I'm thinking we in for that swap. I don't know when. I don't know when it's gonna be. Like maybe she'll get season two. Maybe the swap will happen and she'll be the jumper, the leaper, in season two. I don't know. I don't know. That's just my guess because I did see the previous show where the two characters swapped, and they didn't know how they swapped. They just somehow swapped. Like they didn't mean to swap. It just happened. So with the coding and the updates and things like that, perhaps that'll be something unbeknownst to them that they got to figure out, um, or something that could happen. I don't know how it could happen, but it could happen. It could happen because Magic did say something to that effect, like all things are possible. So, um, because they were talking about the quantum leap and how um they don't know what all they're working with, the technology, like Ian was saying, like none of that is supposed to be possible that they're doing, but it is. And they only know like a little bit of how it's working. They still don't know everything about how it's working. So with that being said, I think it's gonna come up to where they do a swap, and she gonna be able to jump like she want to, perhaps. We'll see, right? That's like well, that it's a lot of catches to this show. Like in the previous show, it was to see if Sam got his wings or to see if Sam make it home. That was his basic. He was working on getting his wings, or at the end of the show, it would say like uh he's still out there trying to make his way back home or something like that, trying to make it back home. So his was pretty simple, pretty basic. This show right here, they've added some new things that I don't recall in the previous show. They've added another jumper, and he talking about he gonna win because he know more than Ben knows. And so we don't know what's up with that character, but he be apparently he be jumping with Ben, but we don't know it because they don't show him every time. They just show him like sporadically, every so often in certain episodes. And he like, he'll say something and then he'll jump and leaving Ben to be like, what? Like, what you talking about? And then he did say in this latest video episode, he was like, I don't know what you mean, or something like that. Or what are you talking about? And then, oh no, he was like, I don't know what you're talking about, or something like that. And the other jumper was, which Magic and Ian and the strong arm girl was calling Jumper X. So Jumper X was like, I know that's why I'm gonna win. And then he jumped, leaving Ben to be like, what is he talking about? Like, uh, when, what you talking? Like, so yeah. So now he talking about winning. When we first saw that character, he told Ben to stop following him. But now apparently they supposed to be chasing each other or racing each other, not chasing each other, but racing each other. So he just be, ugh, we don't know what he talking about, and they can't find him. They trying to find him and coordinate his jumps with Ben's jumps to be able to locate him. And before it was him, they was trying to locate Jennifer because Jennifer was jumping and but was she jumping? Nah, I guess she was being a hologram. I guess nah, I she found out that Quantum Leap lab was jumping. So she wanted to know about that. She I guess she wanted to confirm it because I thought yeah, I thought she was the one Ben was or I thought she was the one texting Ben and got him ready for the first lead. But either she not saying that's what happened because she was withholding information. So um she should have known Ben was jumping if she helped Ben jump and she put Ben on a mission. So I don't I don't know what her agenda was to confront Quantum Leap's lab um with these surgical or I mean not the surgical the surges. She said that she saw high voltage power being used um, that equaled like the evidence that somebody was jumping, and at first everybody was denying it, or yeah, they weren't telling her. So I'm like, if you sent Ben out there, are you just wanting to confirm? Like, what? I don't. That's a bit unclear. Cause I thought she was the one to send him out there, via her text. I thought they were working together because that's kind of what it looked like in the beginning. But then when she came in, um, when the strong arm woman brought her in, and she was like, "Look, I can't help you. I can only give you a name." That was a real buzz. Like she she's sitting on some information, I guess, and for some reason she can't say or she won't say because that didn't come full circle with her. Uh, she didn't answer the questions. She just gave a name, and that name was, I guess, that name was the Jumper X. I don't know exactly. I guess. So yeah, there's that element. There's that element. Like it's a lot of stuff we don't know. Like they got on top of the jumps, then we got, this other mystery character, and then we got secrets about why being jumped, and now we got secrets about why Ian jumped. So there's more. Like this a double decker sandwich right here. Like this quantum leap is a double decker sandwich. Now the previous the previous quantum leap show was a foot long. You got your drink, your cookies, your chips. It's a good old, foot long, however long, 20 foot long, however long you want your sub. It's one of them long subs. But this one here, it got layers. Ugh, it got layers, and it seems to be adding on to the layers with each episode. I don't think the previous Quantum Leap did that. Because it really was only two main characters of that show. Uh, and the other characters, they were helping out. So they were like the two main repeating characters. But in this show, we got a whole team of repeating characters. So maybe Magic will get to be a hologram, maybe. The strong arm woman, she already got to be a hologram. Um, Ian got to go in the hologram chamber, um, but he wasn't a hologram to help Ben yet. But he did get to uh go into the hologram chamber and be part of the scene. I think that's it. Everybody done been a hologram except for Magic. And ever since Ben has been a woman, he has continually been a woman so far. I mean, he's been a man, but now that he's been a woman, he's all kinds of women now. Like, cause that was something that happened in the earlier shows where Sam would leap in a woman's body, and so I was waiting for it to happen in this one, which it kind of took a while. I was like, I wonder if Ben is gonna be a woman. So yeah, it was a few episodes till that happened, and now that it's happened, he done been a few women. Like I'm like, oh, he a woman. He a woman again? Oh, okay, okay. Oh, he a woman again? Oh, okay, okay. Like, oh, he a woman again? Okay. It done been that many shows where it's like, okay. I mean, it's just, uh, it's not, and it's not funny. Like when Sam jumped into a woman's body, I remember it being a bit hee hee. Like it was a bit ha ha, just a bit. Um, but in these episodes, they more serious. They more serious. Like ain't got I think the only little he had was he was adjusting bra because he said he just hadn't gotten used to wearing uh clothes where he's hadn't worn clothes before. And when he said it, it wasn't a hee. It wasn't. He was really literally trying to adjust it, but it wasn't in a hee fashion. He was like he adjusted it and kept it pushing. Like, I'm only laughing about it now because I'm talking about it. Like, it wasn't nothing to be. It wasn't nothing funny. And then when the hologram went back to the group at the lab, um somebody asked how's being or something like that, and she was like something about him being a woman and something about adjusting the bra or something. Like it was like little, it was a little bitty, like not even an issue. And the other character, the strong arm character, she was like, well, good thing he wasn't a woman in such a time. She said a year. And she was like, because they wore pantyhose back then, and he wouldn't be able to uh survive wearing pantyhose. So basically, like you know, he good. He he got it good basically because he wasn't a woman wearing pantyhose in pantyhose wearing days. But yeah, he be getting them bodies and he be going to work. Like he be like, who I gotta save? He like, look, who I gotta save? It don't even matter who he is. Like it don't even be matter what body he jump in. He like, look, I'm here to save lives. Look, who on the list? Who am I assisting today? Like he be there to get it done so he can be be up out of there. It don't even phase him anymore. If it even phased them, so I don't think it didn't. He really didn't show that it phased them. Because that is a possibility when he jump in because they don't have any. It seems that they don't have any say over like who he jumps in. So it's like not a big deal. I mean, the first time it was like, oh, okay, you're a woman. How you like it? And I mean, it's kind of no big deal, other than just like the first time of being introduced to him being a woman, jumping into a woman body. And now it's just like it's just an outfit, like it's just a uniform. He there to do business. He sometimes he glance in the mirror, but he don't stay in the mirror too long with them. Now the only one he really stayed in the mirror with was the earlier episodes. Um, the one of the I think that was the first episode. He stared in the mirror a little bit long. For the first episode, and then for when he was a boxer. He stared in the mirror, not too long, but long enough to be like, okay, this what I look like. Check me out. But now when he look in the mirror, it's it's a little more than a glance. It's almost a glance, and then he gone about his business. But he look in the mirror, yeah, okay, and then he about that business. He be on duty. Like, look here, who I gotta save so I can get up out of here. And he really be going for the best outcome. So that's cool. That's what's up. Um, Now I don't remember all the outcomes from the other one, but I do remember that Sam would like kind of question his outcomes because he would internalize whether he did good or bad due to the fact that he hadn't returned home or hadn't gotten his wings yet. So he always was like, oh, he didn't do good enough. That's why he didn't return home, or that's why he didn't receive his wings. So that was pretty sad right there. I was like, oh my goodness. Um, but yeah, they would clown around him and Al, and sometimes have fun. I'll be trying to get Sam to lighten up, loosen up, ease up off the pressure, kind of sort of. Uh, but yeah, that's that's T1na Ba1ley. And that's the new and the one before that one, the one before this new one. I'm so glad it's not a review. I'm so glad it's a continuation and it's expanding upon the previous material source. And even the technology is named the same thing. Uh, Ziggy. It's not. I don't think it's working the same, but yeah, it's named the same. So this Ziggy in the new show, I think it works. So far, it's been working no matter what year it is. So far, because I think Ben went back into the 18. I think he went back to 1880. I think, and Ziggy was working. So that's good. Um, in the earlier shows, Ziggy wouldn't work, or it didn't seem like Ziggy would work past when or earlier than it was created. Because that's what Sam said. Um, I don't know what. I think they leapt back to 1977 or 1973, and Al was trying to get Ziggy to work, but Ziggy wouldn't work. Al had swapped places with Sam. Sam was a hologram, but Sam couldn't get Ziggy. Sam couldn't hold Ziggy because Sam was a hologram. And because Al was like, why is Ziggy not working? And every time Ziggy don't work, Al be bopping it on the side of it, like bop, 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 like this. That's how to make it work. He be bopping it. I, he might have invented the bopping, bop it, pew, turn it, pew, twist it, because he sure be bopping Ziggy. And so Al tried to take Ziggy. No, Sam tried to take Ziggy, but he couldn't because he was hologram. So I was like, oh my goodness, like I guess he would have had to been holding it. I don't know how, but I guess he would have had to been holding it for it to be a hologram with him. But whatever. Um, but yeah, Sam was explaining to Al because Al was like, "Why isn't Ziggy working?" And Sam said Ziggy hadn't been created yet. That's why it's not working. And he was explaining to Al, we done went past the time, or we done went, yeah, back in time to where it's been before Ziggy was created. And then I guess Al had to uh, do something to leave. But Sam was like, okay, so does that mean I'm home? Because he's a hologram. So that must mean he's somewhere. Uh, wherever the hologram machine is. Sam is like, okay, well, he guess he's there because he happy. He trying to get back to wherever he first jumped off at. So, but yeah, so that wasn't continuous with the new episode. They was like, no, now, Shawty, we got too much technology up in here for Ziggy to be conking all the way out. So Ziggy been up and running ever since, whether they done went 100 years back or not. Ziggy been working. He been putting in that work.